Jenny. I work at the Wichita Public Library in the Adult Programming Department, and here are my recommendations for Read ICT's Category 6, an Untold Story / History. My first book is a nonfiction title titled Come Fly the World, The Jet Age Story of the Women of Pan Am by Julia Cook. This book tells the story of the stewardess that worked for the Pan American Airlines in the 1960s and 70s at the height of the airline's popularity. They were a leading transcontinental airline at the time, and it goes into the sexism they dealt with at the time, as well as working in a literal war zone during the Vietnam War. It will definitely change your opinion on how glamorous this job was. Not to mention the cover is gorgeous, and it would also make an excellent book for Category 4, a book about travel. If you're not a nonfiction reader, there are also plenty of fiction titles that would work for this category. So my next three are going to be fiction titles. The first one is Women of the Copper Country by Mary Doria Russell. This is a historical fiction, and it tells the story of Annie Clements, who was a labor activist who led a 9-month strike in the winter of 1913 against the Hecla Mining Company in Calumet, Michigan, a big copper mining town of the time. I didn't think I would find a book about a union strike so fascinating, but I could not put it down. It is excellent. Black Bottom Saints by Alice Randall also takes place in Michigan, but is in the black neighborhood of Black Bottom, and it deals with a real life person. His name was Ziggy Johnson, and he was a columnist as well as a nightclub MC and art philanthropist in post-Depression era Detroit. In this story, it's kind of written or formatted like a Catholic Book of Saints, and it's a fictionalized account of him on his deathbed, and he writes about all these people that had an influence on his life. If for nothing else, read this book for all the great cocktail recipes at the end of each chapter. My final book is for all you mythology lovers out there. The Witch's Heart by Genevieve Gornichek tells the story of Angrboda. She was the first wife of the Norse god Loki and the mother of their children, which, if you're familiar with Norse mythology, the three monsters of Ragnarok, Fenrir, Hel, and Jormungandr. This is a heartbreaking story. It tells the story of a mother who is abandoned by her husband and loses all of her children that were taken from her because she was told they were monsters. Definitely worth checking out. These have been my selection for the Category 6 Read ICT, an Untold Story / History. For more recommendations, visit wichitalibrary.org. Or also check out our podcast, Read, Return, Repeat, available on all platforms where you listen to your favorite podcasts.